It's Captain Midnight! Brought to you by Ovaltine. Chocolate-flavored Ovaltine. Delicious, nutritious, instant Ovaltine. The fortified food drink that tops them all. On a mountaintop high above a large city stands the headquarters of a man devoted to the cause of freedom and justice. A war hero who has never stopped fighting against his country's enemies. A private citizen who is dedicating his life to the struggle against evil men everywhere. Captain Midnight.
The Isle of Luana, eh?
That's right. There it is, right about there. One of those beautiful Pacific atolls, your waving palms, the coral beaches, the picturesque native huts.
Seems a pity to blow it out of the sea.
No, there are thousands like it, and it's going in the cause of peace.
What about the natives?
Well, they're one of the tribes who are ruled by a queen, who is also a sort of priestess. By tradition, she's named Luana, after the island.
You mean a witch doctor?
Nothing of the sort. Luana went to missionary school. She's a most enlightened young lady. Her brother, Kali, is a member of the secret squadron.
How does she feel about having her island used as a testing ground for the H-bomb?
Well, when Mr. Preston of the State Department explained to her why we had to have it and promised to move her people to a larger island that would better support them, Luana was all for it.
Well, sounds like you had quite a trip.
Not me. That's one island they can blow and never miss. Bugs, heat, insects, more bugs. And all the natives ever eat is raw fish and poi. I wouldn't go back there again for anything.
Hello, Mr. Preston.
I hope I'm not disturbing you, but I need your help.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Queen Luana has just canceled the agreement she made with us a few days ago.
Well, that's hard to understand. Did she give you her reasons?
None at all. She simply radioed that her people refused to leave the island, and that any official attempt to land would be considered an act of aggression.
Have you talked to her personally?
I've tried to, but since her ultimatum, there's been no response from the shortwave radio you set up on the island. Unless this girl can be made to change her mind, the new nuclear bomb test will have to be canceled.
Just a moment, sir. I'll try to contact the island on my transmitter. Calling WX6BY. Calling WX6BY. Luana Island. Come, please. Calling WX6BY. Luana Island. Come in, please. We can't make contact either. Mr. Preston, the exact wording of her message was official attempt to land, wasn't it?
That's right.
Well, as a private citizen, that wouldn't apply to me.
I'd hoped that idea would occur to you.
I'll take off immediately, sir. Goodbye.
And good luck.
Icky, fire up the silver dart.
Oh, no. Back to the insects, the heat, the raw fish, the bugs. Oh.
Who operates the radio on the island?
Kali, Luana's young brother, and he's most reliable.
Maybe something's happened to him.
I don't know, but something mighty peculiar must have happened to make Luana change her mind.
Well, happy landings.
I'll be seeing you. Look down there, Ricky. The task force.
All steamed up and no place to go.
Well, they can't move in until Luana gives her approval. I'm going to try to contact the island again. Jet Jackson calling WX6BY. Calling WX6BY. Come in, Luana Island. Come in, Luana Island. There's a code message coming in on the same wavelength as the island. It's the secret squadron code.
Kali.
Must be. Bad man. Take island. Destroy. I told you to stay away from that radio. Nothing's happened. We've been cut off.
Did he say anything about Luana?
Not a word. All we know is there's strangers on the island. According to Cully, they're up to no good. And they've torn up the landing strip.
Well, what do we do now?
Remember that beach on the other side of the island?
Well, sure. You wouldn't try to land on that.
We haven't any choice.
That plane's going to land, do you? Ohuma! Ohuma!
Yes, Mr. Riker.
Now listen to me, Ohuma. An airplane flew in low over on that side of the island. I'll get your muscle, boys, and if some guys landed, bring them to me.
No savvy, Mr. Riker.
You'd better savvy what I say.
Mr. Riker used strange words.
Look. Man bird fly low over island. Man bird fly low over this island. Understand?
Why do we have to be so quiet? Last time we were here, the natives were so friendly.
There's something mysterious going on. We've got to be on our guard till we find out what it is.
I don't like this place. We haven't seen a native since we landed.
Something tells me that situation may change any moment. You realize the friendly people we've met here are only a couple of generations removed from headhunters.
Well, everybody's got to have a hobby. Hobby? What am I saying? Headhunters. I can't even stand tight collars. What do we do when we get to the village?
Find Luana. Whatever's happened, we can rely on her. With the eye makeup on was Ohuma, Luana's cousin.
I thought I recognized him under that paint job.
Ohuma may be the cause of all the trouble around here. He may be trying to depose Luana and take over the island for himself. You know, if these boys have reverted to their ancient customs, you may find your head on the wall over a mantelpiece.
Don't remind me.
Come on.
Where's Luana? Take us to your queen. Luana, queen. Ohuma take orders from another. Come.
Luana, what's the meaning of this? We're your friends.
The birdmen are trespassers.
Friends do not trespass, Luana. We are here to find out why the agreement with our government has been broken.
Birdmen have broken an ancient taboo.
Luana, listen to me.
Luana speaks. Others listen. I sentenced the birdmen to Kanga Kanga.
Kanga Kanga, what's that?
We have a choice. Death by the executioner's spear, a test of endurance against the warriors. Luana!
Well, well. If it isn't Judge Jackson.
I thought I recognized you. Bugsy Riker, public enemy number 1.
That's right. You know, I wouldn't be happier if I'd have captured J. Edgar himself.
When did they let you out?
They didn't. I got tired waiting.
There's not much future for a con man on this island, is there?
Future? Haven't you heard? I'm going to be the king. And you know what you're going to be? Dead. No man ever survived Conga Conga.
What's going on out there?
It's a return to an ancient barbaric ritual.
What happened to us?
Well, if we get through Kanga Kanga, we'll be allowed to live as slaves. But if you've noticed, they have no slaves.
Looks like the end of the flight, huh?
Oh, as long as you've got some fuel in your tank, there's always hope for a landing.
SQ-419, at your service. SQ-1.
Golly, the secret squadron will always be proud of you. What's going on around here? What's happened to Luana? And what's Riker doing here?
No time, no talk. Hurry.
We can't just run away.
Run now. Fight later.
What about the warriors?
Try not to voodoo warriors.
Golly's right. If we can get to the shrine hut, it's our best chance. Come on. Wait.
What's he saying?
Him say Birdman escaped.
Why, you stupid...
Find him! Find him quick, Snappi! Find him!
Come on, guys! Go on! Lalo! Lalo!
The place is alive with warriors.
How far can we run before they catch us?
3 people lost. Go 3 ways. Meet at sacred shrine.
Right. Let's go.
Praying, Collie?
For you and your friends.
Thanks, Collie.
Where's Ziggy?
Not come yet.
Well, I hope nothing's happened to him. We will wait, but we must talk, Collie. What has happened on the island?
Riker come island. Small boat. Him very bad man.
Yes, he's wanted stateside for murder, among other things.
Riker say he's safe here. Him say G-Man no can take him off island.
I get it, of course. This island enjoys sovereign status, and there's no extradition treaty.
Kali do not understand.
Well, that means that though we are strong, our country will not take someone from your island unless you let us have him.
Kali understand.
Riker is safe here. He's smarter than I thought.
Riker have a Huma, and a Huma have warriors. Too many, even for Jed Jackson.
Have the warriors forgotten their queen? Can Luana do nothing?
Riker promised kill me if Luana do what he say.
So that's the hold he has over your sister Luana.
Yes, it is. Warriors, find your friend. Drag him to prison hut.
Icky, is he hurt?
He will live until dawn.
We must return at once to your village and rescue him.
No. One to die is enough.
Luana, justice must come again to your people, and justice comes only through strength and courage.
Then I, Luana, will lend you my courage. If you will give me your strength.
Tell them to stop in the name of the queen.
Osti, come stay, Luana.
That guy over there. Grab him.
Osti, come stay.
Grab him, I say.
Huva Nekamaki! Why did you walk into this?
I thought they'd listen to Luana.
These boys mean business. Listen to them.
Look out! Stand back! Stand back, I say! Luana, come speak for me. Tell them this is the way of cowards, not of warriors.
Owila makidoni, muwaka ditadaka.
Ask him if there's not one man in the tribe who will fight as a man.
Moala giyokuwala kamula, meha gifula bramsa.
Stop him. Don't let him get away with that.
Moala giyokuwala kamula, meha gifula bramsa.
Look! Hawaguma! Hawaguma!
Hawaguma executioner. Do not fight, Hawaguma. Please.
I must.
No one ever win from executioner. to kill him. It is your privilege.
Tell them we do not kill. We are your friends.
I lama kidonu nuaka. Lu formataki. Agi jam folk. Mr. Riker.
What's she saying?
She say real enemy, Mr. Riker.
Get out there and tell him she lies.
Go on! Tag him, Kala. Tag him, Kala.
Stand back or I'll blast you.
I'll blast you.
That'll be all, Riker.
We fixed radio.
Good. I would like your permission to radio that the bomb test can be started as soon as your people are moved from the island.
Your country and mine. Friends always.
Yes, friends, always. SQ-419, I hereby bestow upon you the Secret Squadron Ribbon of Valor. Justice through strength and courage.
Oitu amunha kalaria.
She say, may the God of peace bless you.
Oitu Amunha Kalariai to you both.
Yeah, and you'll need it if you don't catch that last boat. Hurry!
Same goes for us, Icky. Let's get to the Silver Dart.
That'll make some people think twice before they start a fight with us.
Let's hope that such a tremendous force will never have to be used for war, but only for security, justice, and peace. Land of mystery and intrigue, where an international secret is locked in the tomb of an ancient king. We have been warned that death will come to us if we disturb the tomb of the pharaohs. But that is the only way we can bring to justice one of the arch criminals of the Middle East. So join us again when we take off for another great adventure. This is Jet Jackson signing off with the code of the Secret Squadron. Justice through strength and courage. Out.
Presentation. Captain Midnight! Brought to you by Ovaltine. Chocolate flavored Ovaltine. Delicious, nutritious, instant Ovaltine.